Welcome back, Tigers! In this video, we're going to review how to make sure all of your users have verified their email addresses. Depending on your org settings, users may not be able to send emails if their email address was not verified. We will show you how to identify which users need to verify their email and how to trigger an email to all users with unverified emails at once. Now let's go check out how to make sure all of our users can successfully send emails from Salesforce. All right, here we are in Salesforce, and we're going to first go check out our list of users to identify which ones need to be verified. So you can come to your user list and we'll go to our active users. There's a field on the user record that's going to tell us whether or not they have verified their email. It's called user verified email. We'll click save there. And then we can see who has verified their email address and who hasn't. If you see that everybody's verified their email, you are in great shape. You could have some users that are older users, their legacy accounts that were set up before any of these new requirements were in place, and they've just never verified their email. You could have users that are using SSO, so they're using an external identity provider, and therefore their email wasn't verified. There's a variety of reasons why your users don't have verified email addresses. Now, of course, if you have tons of users, this way is not going to be ideal for you. You'll need to run an export from data loader or run a query from your developer console to identify which users have not verified their email addresses. And we'll show you how to do that here in a second. Now, there are a couple of actions that do verify a Salesforce email address. So when you are setting up a new user and the account is first created, that verifies it. If you reset somebody's password, they receive a link via email, that will make their email address verified. Depending on the volume of users that you need to get set up, there are 3 different ways that you can get a user verified. So when you go to a user record, we'll go to Roger Rohr here. And we can see that Roger Rohr has verified next to his email address. That means that his email hasn't been verified. If you click verify, this is going to send an email to Roger with a link that's going to allow him to verify the email. He has to click that link within 72 hours. Now, a user can also update their verification status by going to their user record. They can go to advanced user details, and then they can click the verify link right from their user. Okay, now before we go into the third option, which is to send an email to all of our users in bulk, since it's probably not going to apply to most of you, we want to review a couple of other things. First, there are ways that you can bypass this user level verification within Salesforce, and we want to make sure that you're aware of the settings so you don't enable them, because that is highly recommended. This section right here, if you're using DKIM keys, if you check this box, it's going to prevent your users from having to verify their emails, and therefore users or admins will be able to set up users that have any email address within your domain and send email on behalf of those people. So it allows for people to impersonate other people within your organization. This is obviously a huge security risk that you don't want to take on. The other section that allows this bypass is underneath authorized email domains. You want to make sure require email verification is set to yes for all of your domains. If it's set to no, then somebody will be able to impersonate a user and set up them with any email address of any person within your company. So just want to make sure that you're aware of those 2 settings and that you maintain the requirement that users have to verify their email. Now, there is a setting where users are able to have a different return email address than their email address that's associated with their user. So the user will have to do this on their own. You cannot do this for them. You will go to the avatar, they will go to settings, and then under email, they'll go to my email settings, and then they can set this return email address to be any email address that they have access to. When they update this email address, if it's different than their user record, they're going to get an email and they will need to verify that email address by clicking the link in the email. If the email address here is the same as their user record, no verification is necessary. All right, for those of you who don't need bulk, we'll see you in the next video. Now we're going to go through how we can set up Salesforce to notify lots of users, hundreds of users, thousands of users to verify their email address within Salesforce. So there's a couple of things that we need to set up. One of them is a classic email template. So we will come to classic email templates. We will click new. We're going to send a new HTML email template. And then the name of our email template will be email verification for unverified users. We'll make sure to click available for use. We'll use the blank letterhead. We'll do freeform letter. And then the description will be email that users receive to verify their email address. Our subject line is going to be action required. Please verify your email. And then there's a link in the description below to the Blu Ninjas article that you can copy and paste this email template. This is the syntax that you need to use. This is going to put in the email verification link for this particular user so that when they click it, it will allow them to verify their email. Now we will save this. And now in the URL, you're going to find this ID right here, and you'll need to save that for later. Now what we're going to do is go over to our developer console, and we're going to run a query here. We're going to go to query editor, and we'll put in this query. So I will give you this in the Blu Ninjas article as well. And we can see here that this is querying all of the users within our org that don't have a verified email address. We have added additional criteria here to filter out site guest users, Experience Cloud users. We also filtered out some of the integration users that Salesforce has set up. Those had no reply in their email. And then there were also other like Einstein Conversation Insights users that had EXT on the end of their email address. So we are also omitting those. We're also looking only for the people who are active. This list is the list of people that we expect to be able to get the email. Now, if you wanted to test this process out with a specific user, you could add another criteria here and add in the user's ID right here and query only that user. Then test this process that we're going to show you here in a second. We're going to give you some Apex code that you can run that's going to trigger the email to be sent to all these users. So this is the way that you can check and verify who's going to get this email and verify that you indeed want these people to get it. Then if this list isn't correct, you can add further criteria here to make sure that you get it correct. Now, also in the Blu Ninjas article below, you're going to see some code that you can run in the developer console here. We're going to go to debug, open, execute anonymous window, and we're going to copy and paste that code in there. We're going to open this up a little bit. We're going to click open log, and then right here is where you need to put the ID that you had from your classic email template right here. So you're going to copy and paste that ID into this section right here. If you wanted them to go to a specific URL after they verify, you can put that in here. If not, you can always set that to null. And then your additional criteria, whatever that is, you would add into this SOQL query right here. So if you had another criteria for ID, you would just add that here, whatever that ID is, okay? When I execute this, this is going to run to send the email that we just created to those 3 users that we just saw and ask them to verify their email address. So we will click execute here. It's going to open up the logs, and you'll be able to scroll through the log. And you can see it says verification email sent to Roger Rohr. And it'll say that for each user. So you can click executable and you'll be able to filter down further and see verification email sent to Tara, sent to Nate, and then sent to Roger. So this will make it so you only have to look at a few lines of this log. So that confirms that all those emails were sent, and that's the way that you would be able to send all these emails in bulk to all the users who need to verify their email address. And that's it. That's everything we wanted to review about how to manage user-level email verification in Salesforce. That's it. That's a wrap. Be sure to subscribe to Blue Tiger Academy so you don't miss all of our next videos. Salesforce is changing fast and will continue covering the latest security updates, AI features, and step-by-step tutorials to help you stay ahead of all of the changes. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions or if you'd like to see a video on a different Salesforce topic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.